Hello, my name is Sarah and I want to welcome you to my allotment journey. We've finished our first year at the plot here in North Manchester, and you know what, we've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our laughter, we've even had our tears. But we did it, didn't we? We did it, we got through it. And I say we because you've all helped me along the way. You've all given me advice, encouragement, and it's all been really gratefully and thankfully received. So please continue to join me on my allotment journey here at my allotment plot. It's a little bit of a blustery one today. It was raining this morning. It is going to be raining later on, but not till tonight. It's about 2:30. No, it's about 1:30 now. And it's Wednesday, the 18th of December. So in a week's time, it's going to be Christmas. And I thought, you know what, it's dry. Let's get down here because we won't be here next week because it's Christmas. And there's just so much to do. But first of all, it is dinner time. So I went to the bakery in the village that is never open, right? It never opens to the public. Once in a blue moon. I think it's Italian. I'm not sure. It's called Masa Bakery, M-A-S-A Bakery, right? They are on Instagram, whatever. But I pre-ordered my sandwich and it had to be plain because, you know, I don't like any salad on it. Or they had garlic butter. I said, no, I just want normal butter and a bit of ham. So I've never had a sandwich from there before. For me, it's very, very expensive, right? Because it's just a ham sandwich. Maybe it wouldn't seem so expensive if I had all the salad on it, etc. But yeah, it's quite expensive for me. But it's a baker's that I think it must be Italian, but I've not got a clue. I'm not going to lie. So let's have a quick look because I'm going to eat this before I start work. Okay, so I couldn't tell you what sort of bread it was, but you know what? I've got it, so you might as well have a look, have a nosy. It's really, really holy bread. You see that? I mean, it looks lovely. The ham looks, well, yeah. So far I'm clean, so. But the ham, right? So I'm going to have this. Half of this. This is quite a lot bigger than you think. So half of this. And what am I going to do today? I absolutely, definitely have to get all this outside area boxed off. I really, really do. So I need to look at that one there, see what's going on there, what we can get rid of. I mean, I could probably the cabbage I can probably keep, but all the other stuff, it's amounted to nothing. Let's get rid of it. I've got the cabbage and the just you can't see it clearly, but the cabbage and the. Let's tell you what, come on, let's not be lazy just because I'm thinking of my food. The cabbage and the not going to work out sprouts, well, you know, let's just get rid. Let's just get rid of that one. Those sprouts are never going to grow, are they? They're never going to grow. I will try them again and just take more care next time. The cabbage, I'm going to cut them down, I'm not just going to bin them, I'm going to cut them down, cut all the gnarly leaves off, keep the centres, that's cabbage. So we've got 2 cabbage there. And I might dig up the, there was a, what's it in there? A ginger, so I might dig up the ginger. But I'm going to put this bed to bed. Let's weed these beds here, let's put these to bed. That one, should we just harvest everything? We'll harvest the cabbage in here because they're only tiddlers. We'll dig up all that, we'll put that to bed. That one over there, we'll do that as well. So, I mean, I won't do a lot of repeating myself. I'll tell you what I'm doing, and then I'll bring you back when it's done, sort of thing. Because there's loads of other things I need to do. I need to try and start to extend the compost bins. I need to try. I've got an idea for that, right? A really good budget idea to extend it, and whilst building the ground up because it dips away, if you remember. Anyway, lots and lots to do, but I want my dinner, so I'm going to eat half that sandwich while I've got clean hands, and then I'm going to get cracking and we're going to start really finishing off putting everything to bed. I wonder if this garlic started to grow yet. Let's have a look. That's not garlic. Is that from the garlic? Where's the garlic gone there? Okay. Ooh, yes. You've got a little bit of growth going on that garlic. Can you see? Oh, a little bit of growth going on from that garlic. I'm not a winter grower. Garlic. Oh, right, well. Okay, the garlic might be a success. I won't eat it, but I know Mick and the kids love garlic. So, ooh, fingers crossed. Should we do the beans? You know what, I might just put the other half of that bed to bed. Forget about the beans till January, February, when I'm sowing my seeds inside the polytunnel. Right, okay, I've got lots to do. I've just got to get this area boxed off. I really have, but I need my sandwich, I need my dinner, I need my sustenance, and then I'm going to get cracking with all the jobs before it rains. I know this isn't allotment related, but let me tell you about this sandwich, right? This is weird. This bread is lovely, right? It's like glazed. I can't, there's no way I can describe it, like a glazed holy bread. It's so tasty. I think it might be salty, or the ham is salty. I can't quite tell. But oh my goodness, that is absolute. I said it was too dear. Nah, that's like 2 lots of sandwiches, that. So I can have some now and then when I've finished later. So, no, you know what, it isn't. You know, Master Bakery. It's not a paid advertisement. I did have to pay for this. But, yeah. Oh, and they're opening a new shop in the village as well. Oh, gosh, this bread's my downfall. It really, really is. Yeah, I know it's not allotment related, but you know what? You like to know what I get up to, and this is what I get up to here at my allotment. Sometimes I just sit and relax and have my dinner. Okay, right, I've had my dinner. So, dinner's been eaten. The fire has been put on because it's quite chilly. So, if ever I get a little bit cold, my hands get a bit cold, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and warm my hands up on the fire. That's what we have it for. Right, I think I need gloves, right? So, come with me. I'll go over here. Get my gloves. Okay, there we go, gloves. And then what we're going to do now is we are going to put this bed down here to bed. It's just funny the things you find. And just right on the top there, that looks like some sort of gas fitting. A gas fitting. So I've dug this bed over many times and never ever come across this before. So how does this stuff get into allotments? I don't know. Anyway, gas fitting, we don't need you. You've seen how quick and easy that was to weed it. I mean, I probably don't even need to weed it if I'm putting cardboard and mulch on top. But you know what? The more I get up now, the less I've got to worry about later in spring, haven't I? I think, right? All these things make sense in my head, like common sense, where you would weed it now to save you doing even more weeding in the spring. So we've done that. We've got the cardboard, so I'm going to do the usual thing. I'm going to lay the cardboard on top, and then I'm going to get the mulch and put that on top. This is my last bag of mulch, so that doesn't mean I'm going to be stingy with it. It just means that's my last bag of mulch. Right, let's kneel on a bit of card, I think. Oh, I'm waiting for the bargain on the mulch. I'm waiting for it to come down in price. But if it doesn't come down in price again soon, I'm just going to have to. You know what, it's only £5 more. I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm just going to have to pay the £5 more. It's just, you know, every penny counts, as they say. Every penny counts. Okay, I'm going to say we are done with this half of this bed now. I'm going to do the other bit there where the other half of where the garlic is. You don't need to see me do that. I weeded it the other week. I just need to put the cardboard on and the mulch, and then we'll get on to the next thing that we've got to do. Oops. It's finished. It's finished. Put to bed. Garlic is growing. Very pleased with that. Never ever grown garlic before. Sorry. And it's growing, as you saw earlier, whatever it was. I've lost it now, but yeah, the garlic. I've lost it. there. That's probably why I've never grown anything in the winter, because I never find it. But yeah, it's growing. They've all got little bits of growth on. So that, to me, is a great success. That's put to bed. I have pretty much, there's a little bit of Strulch left. I've got a little bit left. I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to have to order it. I've got no choice, because, oh, imagine not, you know what? I'm not going to order it. I'm going to wait for the set. Right, save you £5. I want to save £5, okay? So I want to save money, because I don't have much of it. So I'm going to cover it over with weed membrane, good old weed membrane. I might still put the cardboard down, because that's going to add a little bit of something to the soil, isn't it? I know it adds a little bit of nutrients or something. So I will still add the cardboard. Then put the weed membrane over until I get the Strulch in the sail, and then I'll take that off and pop that on. Just because it's bloody warm here. It's the fire. Look at that. Well worth putting that on, just to stand next to it for a bit, because it's blooming freezing. But I can't work in my coat, because from here I'm going to the village. So you don't need to know that, but I'm going shopping after here. But yeah, right, okay. Let's stop putting it off. Let's get digging out everything there that didn't grow. Let's harvest those, take the thingy leaves off, the holy leaves, and give them to somebody to eat. This was turnip golden ball. Probably planted too late, didn't thin them out, etc. All the usual excuses as to why my things don't grow. You know, oh, a slight ball, you know. If your ball was flat, got a puncture, I would say that as a golden ball, wouldn't you? So, you know, it nearly did. It nearly did. So yeah, punctured balls, they should be, not golden balls, punctured balls. But if we just pull them all out. Oh, see, they nearly made it. If I'd have just bothered to thin them out and look after them, and maybe do them a bit earlier, they might have amounted to something other than a flat football. Look, you know, nearly. It's yellow. It was a fail. We'll put that one down as a fail, but that was just something to fill the gap. There you go, my most successful turnip, believe it or not. That is a turnip. My hamster will love it, right? So my hamster will get that turnip, but that is the most successful one out of all of them. Shocking, absolutely shocking, but expected. You'll have to excuse any builder's bum shots that you get on that there. I'm always trying to keep the light behind that way, but when I'm working this way, it's very difficult to get a decent looking shot without getting my backside in it, right? So let's get a quick weed, very easy, as you saw, right virtually on the surface. Sorry, just spotted ones, having said that. Virtually on the surface because of the Strulch that was down previously. I'm now going to harvest these little cabbages. Words are escaping me. Cabbages, right? I will compost these holy leaves. Compost the holy leaves. Which only leaves a little bit in the middle, but you know what? If you're hungry, you're hungry, aren't you? You'll eat it, right? So, oops, pull it up, snap it off. Holy leaves off. At least it's got a little bit in the middle that can be washed and eaten. People said, oh, just leave them on anyway. I wouldn't give holy leaves to anybody to eat. Right, third one, let's pull it up. Let's snap it off. Try and save it a little bit. Slugs having a field day on there. Really had a good chew. Just left it with a heart. That's all. Right, I can sort any other ones out when I get home. Okay, so, oops, 1, 2, 3. Let's pretend that that's one. Let's pretend that's one cabbage with three heads, okay? It's a harvest, right, don't knock it. So what we're going to do is the usual, right, I'm going to cover it in cardboard. I'm going to cover it in card. I'll put the Strulch on for as far as it will go, and then I'll weed membrane the rest. Weed membrane it, peg it down, Shall I, you know, I can't just keep showing you me putting beds to bed, so I'm going to do it. You've seen me do it a million times. Just for those of you who haven't seen me do it, I'm going to put a layer of cardboard down, I'm going to put a layer of mulch on, and on the bits that the mulch doesn't reach, I'm just going to put the weed membrane down until I can buy some more mulch. Okay, I'll bring you back when this bed is put to bed, because we need to do something else. I've got another bed to do, but we need to do something. I can't keep doing this, it's boring. You know me, my boring jobs. Have I got any frivolous? I've got not a frivolous job, but a job that's like, you might say it's a bit of a botch, right? Okay, you think, what? You think, where do you mind going with that, Sarah? What you thinking of doing that? So hang fire and wait a minute, because I'll be back, show you this bed, and then we'll go over and I'll tell you my plans of something we can do. As luck would have it, absolutely just enough mulch for that bed. So that is a sign to do a different job now. So I didn't need my scraggly bits of weed membrane. I have got a big massive sheet of weed membrane. I bought it thinking I was going to put it over my bed and not thinking about the mulch really, to be honest. But that's by the by. So that's a sign to say, come on, let's do something different. Right, so first of all, let's put all our weeds from today on here, right? And I do know that for Christmas next week, someone is buying me, and that someone being my mum, is buying me a set of shears, garden shears, so I can chop up my compost, get it all chopped up, because at the minute it's in big pieces. But so just hang fire, because next time I'm here, that's a job we can do, because I'll have brand new shears. So yeah, for now, let's just put our weeds that we've just gathered today, and from a previous time, I think, onto here. Okay. I need to tack that on there, really, ideally. Right, let's shove it in the corner. Right, yeah, like I say, I can get the shears on that, and then I can start turning it, can't I? Once I've chopped it up and whatnot. Right, so I do have not a frivolous, but not particularly a gardening job to do now. What I was thinking, sorry about that, what I was thinking was I could, at the very least, attach that pallet to the back of there, right? But it's so deep, honestly. The difference between this top bit and that back bit is vast, but all them stones there, all them stones, right, shh. There's no one here. What I'm going to do, right, keep it quiet, keep it on the down low, right, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them stones, I'm going to stack them up. What I think I'll do is I'll put a bit of the gardening plastic underneath it, right. I'll dab a few holes in so it doesn't get waterlogged, so the water can drain through. But I'm just going to lay it over the gardening plastic over the floor that's there already, the ground. Right, hear me out, hear me out. Then I'm going to put the bags of stone on to raise the ground, and then cover it back with the black plastic. And the reason why I'm covering it with the gardening plastic is that plastic will probably fail and rot before the gardening plastic. So at least I can sort of kind of keep it contained in that black plastic. It's not floating about the rest of the plot. It's just here, just here. That's all it is, it's just here. I know that the compost then can't, the worms can come in from the front, or I can add worms, right? Don't panic about it not touching the ground, the compost. It'll touch the ground, sort of ish. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. We're making compost. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, she says, because I'm an expert. But that is my plan. My plan is a bit of gardening plastic, bags that not empty them, not emptying the stones out, and putting the stones on there in the bags, okay? Right, putting them on. No one's here, I don't know why I'm whispering. Putting them on there, and then putting the back pallet on. And we're going to take it from there. Right, shh, don't tell anyone. As luck would have it, the bit of plastic I cut off here might be okay, might be the right size. So Only one way to try it, isn't it? Only one way to see, sorry, is to try it. Yes, I think I can put that there. I think I can put the stones on. Dab some holes in. Do you think it needs holes? I'll put the holes in anyway. I'm going to put the holes in anyway. Right, so just going to put a few holes in here because I don't want it to get waterlogged. It's basically just to contain the stones. Right, there you go. Okay, and I think the caption at this point here would probably best read, it was at this point that Sarah regretted thinking about carrying the stones from there to there because they're heavy. And they've got prickles. Oh, I've got... Oh. Sorry, I'm just letting me get rid of this bramble, which decided to attach itself to my head. Okay. This seems a much better use, okay, of my stones. If we didn't the wind flowing it. Okay. Okay. It's heavy. It's heavy. Just need a solid base. In fact, I think it's in the wrong place. Of course it's in the wrong place. I think it needs to be a bit further down. Let me just nudge it a bit more like there. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just shifting the stones. I'm not doing anything super exciting. Okay, let's tell you what, rather than leaving you around the corner, silly idea, let's get it so you can actually see my stupidity. I'm going to do something stupid, you might as well see it, eh? Right, how big is this pallet? Oh, that's a dobber. Oh, jeez, that's a big one. Right, okay, that is a heavy beast. You know what, if I do it 3 bags, I think 3 bags along that way. Let me just move that. Oh my lordy. Honestly, so unfit. Right, so unfit, but don't matter, we're still doing it. Right, oh, come on. It's better than just leaving these bags at the back here, isn't it? Ooh. Right, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. It's only the back, the bit where the pallet goes that we need to... We can fill the rest with the compost anyway, can't we? It's just that this back bit just needs to be higher. Do you think I'd make a good builder? Oh my word. I don't think I would. Somehow. Right, this is all going to go wrong, isn't it? This is all going to go wrong. Okay. Okay, right. Just want to create a nice solid thing for my pallet. One more at that end. And I think that's a great use of these stones. Climbing. Oh God. Oh, I'm going out. I'm going to the village. Oh, I've not brought any spare pants. Oh, never mind. I can just go, oh, I've been to the allotment. So, a bit of a brag. I do a bit of a brag as I walk through the streets, looking like a tramp. Right. How is that? You know what? I'm quite pleased with that. Look, made a wall. Look at that. Yeah? I know what you're thinking. Housing crisis over. Get Sarah to build a few little houses. How are these stones? Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the tie wraps and I'm going to lift that into place. We're going to, because I haven't got anything, I'm just thinking, shall I use the wood that's in there? I need that for my bench. But because I haven't got another pallet, I'm going to stake that in. I'll stake that in. So I'll tie it to that one and I'll stake it in at the other end until I can get another pallet. I might look at the wood, the pallet, the collars that I took up. The pallet collars, which are called collar pallets in my video, and nobody picked up on it. Pallet collars, right? And the pallet collars that I took off from there, next door, that one, I'm going to have a look at those. Everything's wet in there because all the condensation drips off the top of the polytunnel, and everything that I put in there to be dry is wet. Right, anyway, waffling. I am going to attach that pallet. Okay, so we've got our Great Wall here. It's not the Great Wall of China, it's the Great Wall of the allotment. Okay, we put our garden plastic on it. There's plenty of ground there, okay, for the worms to come up through. Well, I didn't fill it as much as I thought. Okay, there we go. You never even know, right, there's stones there. I think we'll get away with that. I definitely think it will get away with that. Got my tie wraps. Okay, right, I'm just gonna go off camera, hoist this around a bit. I want it that way. Oh Lord. Okay, right, sorry, back. Here we go. Come on, you know what I always say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. It was an idea I thought of in bed last night. I have my best ideas in bed. That's how I get off to sleep, by having this fabulous idea. Oh, it works out quite well. This has been a big one actually. It's really sent it up nice and high. Right, I just don't want to fall into the polytunnel if I can help it. Ideally I could do that by another one. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Okay, all right. Just take my gloves off so I can feel what I'm doing. Right, I'll tell you, because you've got me back. I am tie wrapping this new one. If it reaches, which way is the best way to do it? To the old one. Right, I'm going to send it through that way. If we do the top, then at least I can reach that one without having to hold on to everything. Right, just send it through the top. Grab it. Okay, so I'm just going to tie wrap this one on. Oh, one doesn't quite fit. Doesn't matter, I've got two, so I'm just going to attach a second one to make this one longer. Okay, we're just making that one a smidge longer. Okay, there we go, that's better. Right, sorry, you've got me back. I'll get you in a second when I've done this one. I'm just tying it on. Then we can sort of straighten things out a bit. Let me just pull that one through a bit more. And then that one. See, I need to stake. This is so heavy, I need to stake it in or something, because otherwise it's just going to pull the whole structure down. Oh God. Right. Right, there's not much lean on that. I'm just going to get the other ties quickly, sorry. Look, just tie wrapped it, that's all I've done. I'm sorry you couldn't see it. That's why I talk a lot. Okay, let's join. So, because it was needed to be longer, I just joined. And these are very long ones. I just joined 2 together, okay? Oh, it's raining. Oh, great. Oh, my coat. All right, hang on. Right, let me use this and just need to put my coat away. I don't know how I'm going to get it. Oh, this is tricky. How am I going to get it? There we go. Right, if we pull that there, then. Sorry, I'm just back and just catching it and bringing it back round again. Which makes no sense unless you can see what I'm doing. But because I can't get it any other way. Oh, God. Oh. Fiddly. Oh, no, I've lost it. Dropped it. Oh, God. Right, let's try again. Oh, it was a good idea in my head. It really was. Oh. Right, I'm going to get something to hook that. I need to hook it. You probably can't even see anything that I'm doing. Right, I need to hook it. Sorry, it's at the back. I need to hook it through because I can't quite get my hand round to pull it through. One sec. Oh gosh, the struggle is real. Okay, right, I've got a bit of metal. I've got a bit of a hook on the end that I found woodlarking. I'm going to see if I can pop that through and catch it that way. Oh, yes, I put it through the gap, hooked onto it and pulled it through. Oh, gosh. You forget about having limited space, you see. Oh. I let go of the end, it's gone back through. Oh, God, don't be clever. Don't try and be clever, right? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh. I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to start swearing in a minute. So I'll just turn this off. Blaspheming's bad enough for people. I know it drives people up the wall, but I'm not religious, so I just say, oh God, it's a phrase, sorry, if it offends anyone, but I'm not saying it offensively. Sorry, let me just carry on with this without swearing. Did it quite quick once I turned the camera off. Okay, right, I've attached it, so let me just tighten this one a bit. Tighten this one a bit, and then we can tighten that one. Okay, right, that is rock solid, but I'm thinking that's the other structure is taking all the weight of that. What do you think? So, ideally, what I should do really is get a piece of wood, attach it to that pallet, attach it to the pallet down there, and put a post in here, some sort of temporary post or two in there, just to hold that from swinging that way. What do you think? Because I've not got a pallet. Right, I'm just gonna have a look at what wood I've got. I've got plenty of wood. Yeah, I'll have a look at what wood I've got. It's raining. Oh, gosh, I might have to call it a day in a minute and come back another day. Okay, so my idea is diagonal post into here, right? Tap, 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 tap. 3 screws onto that. So at least that isn't going to get, this one isn't going to get pushed back that way until we can get another pallet. I think that's probably my only option for now. So yeah, I'm just going to whack this in. I've got 3 screws here. Let me just put them there. So if you want to, oh, so can't hammer anything with a pair of scissors, can I? Right, so if you want to know how to bodge a job, just watch me, honestly. Just watch me. I can cobble something from nothing easily, right? So we want it to go at a good angle. I want to be able to screw it into there. Okay. It's coming slowly, but that hurts. That hurts. Oh. It hurts hammering up here. Ouch. I'm not made for manual labour. It's funny. I said that when I was doing the taking the leaves off the rosemary, and I said, "Oh, I don't like this manual labour." And then someone pointed out to me, I just carried 5 loads of wood chip up the hill. That's manual labour. But I was complaining. I think I meant boring. I meant boring. Just because this one is so heavy. And although we've had a storm, we had Storm Dara a couple of weeks ago, we get quite a bit of storm. I'm hoping that could actually buffet any wind going on there maybe. But the polytunnel is thingied down, is strapped down, if you remember. Right, we're done. Okay, oops. I am going to drill a couple of holes. Right. I've got it going backwards. No. And then one down there. Okay. And then, oh, it's raining. Okay. That feels solid. It feels okay. It feels like it's not going to go anywhere. Look, hammered right in there. A couple of feet. What was it? 1.5 foot maybe. Up there. Sorry, to the top of there. For now, I think it'll do. I think that will do. And I've still got all that earth that the worms can come through. So the first thing I'm going to do is just going to throw some cardboard in the bottom of there. I'm going to throw some cardboard in there. The last bit that I've got here, I've got tons at home, but I've got one last bit I can put there. You know what? It's done. It's done as much as we can do, considering we've only got one pallet, right? I'm sure another pallet will be, forthcoming soon. But you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not a bad cobble together, really. Look. I think it still looks okay. I mean, if it was dry and it was a bit more organised, and you know, if it was first thing in the morning and not hurtling towards the dark, I would have probably gone and got the pallets, cut them down. I need me thingy to be tidied. That's the thing. When I'm building stuff, I do need my polytunnel to be a bit more tidy. I need it to be tidy. It's not even slightly tidy, so not even a bit more is enough. I need it to be tidy. So, had it have been tidied, I probably would have made a wooden side using the collar pallet collars. Why have I got trouble with that? The pallet collars that I took from the old bed. Okay, but here we go. So far, so good. I'd say that is still usable. I could still quite easily turn things over into there, and it'd still work, wouldn't it? It's a start. Right, it's raining, even more so now. It's going dark. I don't know if you can tell. It's going dark. I don't even know what time it is. Probably knocking on 4 o'clock now, so it will be dark very, very shortly. I don't particularly want to be walking through the woodland in the dark. So I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. I'll give you the date again at the end in case you skipped it at the beginning. It's December the 18th right now, another week, and it's Christmas. And thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, why on earth not? It's absolutely totally free. If you're on your television, go up with your remote control, then go across, and you'll see my face. Click on it, and it'll come up subscribe, and you just press that subscribe on your television, and you're done. And press the bell, please, the notification bell, so you'll be notified. I think it's about half an hour before my videos go up, something like that. I'm not quite sure. It'll notify you when I put a new video up. In any case, so thank you so much for watching. It's raining, just let's hope it's not raining next time so that we can finish off out here and then get to the good building stuff in the polytunnel.